Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. So this is going to be a general reading focused on the theme of finances, what kind of energies are positively and negatively potentially impacting the collective of your sign when it comes to this area of life. Overall, what kind of advice shows up here for you when it comes to potential of unlocking as well here more abundance into your reality. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at the moment. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, contact me through the email. All my info is down below in the description box. So Taurus, I see many of you, there's a definite sense of you needing to transform or change an aspect of the way in which you understand finances or the way in which you are handling finances. And I feel like there's a transformation that has been long, in which you had to either be very self-reliant or learn to be more self-reliant or more independent, stronger, confident on your feet and on your abilities, to provide for yourself. And whatever struggles many of you have faced or you're still facing, I see it all pushing you for a brave initiative, where perhaps some of you are struggling or have been struggling or just have a lot of conflicts when it comes to finances, so that you find it in you almost here qualities or abilities that have to deal with becoming entrepreneurial or an entrepreneur, having a business, having something that in which you explore a lot of your power and confidence, in which you explore more than codependent ties or more than just being in this vicious cycle of either helping others or needing then help in return to make ends meet. And definitely there's a spiritual almost awakening happening for some of you Taurus when it comes to finances related to this, where you're applying your spiritual lessons, things you're learning into finances, into working for more, for a new cycle, pushing it through for a new cycle, pushing it through for more balance, fairness, and justice in your life. Some of you have felt neglected, have felt wronged when it comes to money, and this is still something that upsets the flow and then the energetic way in which you deal with this area of life. It's because either you have been abused, you have been stolen, you have been taken advantage, you have been used again by money, by interest, or you felt like money situations pulled the strings into human relationships, right? And so there's again that sense of dependency that is something Spirit wants you to be free from, including in your mentality, as in some of you do have some sort of mindset shift going on. You're turning around from a way of looking at finances into a complete fresh perspective. And many of you, that's the advice, to have a very different perspective, more empowered, more self-reliant, connected to finances, so that things can move and flow and circulate much better for you. Now, others of you, there's another message where potentially there's something to uncover when it comes to this sector of life that you have been unaware of, where you do perhaps have here some amount of money to receive from something you're owed, from a right that it's yours. Some of you could be waiting for an inheritance to come through, or some of you could be waiting to receive like some sort of pension or something connected to perhaps the loss of a loved one. I do see like for some there's money coming through unfortunate events, which means that actual financial opportunities but also financial knowledge and lessons are coming after unfortunate situations. So even though you do have here indications of problems and struggles and conflicts, all of this is taking the majority of you to an actual very positive outcome. But I see also that there's a message here for many of you that it's a lot reliant on your will and how you choose to use your free will and your power to turn things around for the better. I also feel like for some, you're pushing it through very almost like stubbornly, and that will pay off very soon. I do see like this period from late November up until next April, the next 6 months will be very important to set things in motion in a new direction, with a new tone, with a new energy, and to ensure that there's balance, fairness, and more generosity, right? More openness in this aspect of life. As I also feel like there's this tightness, there's this fear, there's this, at times even anger connected to financial situations, and that needs to be cleared. It's almost like having like a different dramatic change of perspective when it comes to what money means and what money is, and how to use it as a tool to empower you instead of diminishing you or placing you at disadvantage. Because either you have been through cycles of feeling powerful or powerless, and so attaching a lot of your sense of worth and a lot of your life around money itself. And I see many of you also learning a lot when it comes to currency, when it comes to what it means energetically. Perhaps repairing the vibration of money from a more energetic standpoint first, so then you can actualize that into something new. Many of you are advised to seek new outlets, so new professional endeavors, new jobs, new investments, new anything is more advisable here to bring in more than sticking with the old narratives or the old associations and, again, dependencies. The worst thing is just being stuck in dependency aspects. So it can also be a situation where, because of an ending, you are now pushed to work, or you're now pushed to do something differently, more independently, right? Or you're just freeing yourself from something and you're now like in this whole new world of experience and learning, and it's amazing, exciting, thrilling, but also scary, right? So it has a lot to deal with how you embrace change, how you look at change, how you look at as well yourself and the power you hold. And if there's anything where you feel you were stolen or you were like taken advantage, this financial compensation will come in due time, especially from now up until spring. Expect to receive either money that you're owed or were stolen from you, or rights that belong to you. That sense of justice will happen. There will be a repair where you were, harmed, but don't obsess over it. Keep working on finding this new energy, this new chapter for yourself. So Taurus, I hope this reading was helpful. I want to thank you so much for the opportunity. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.